Yes guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Arpan and in today's video I'm going to talk to you about one of the fastest traffic technique which you can implement in your own business. And this technique is known as 48-hour traffic strategy because it is ensured that within 48 hours you are going to get traffic to your funnel. Okay? And guys, if you're new to my channel, I'm Arpan I generally create content on making money online with help of affiliate marketing. And if you're interested in such kind of content, make sure you subscribe to my channel. And guys, if you're really excited about today's video, make sure you drop a like to my video, ask me any query in the comment section, and don't forget to click on the bell notification icon so that whenever I upload a new video, you're going to know about it. So guys, let's begin. So guys, today we are going to talk about solo ads. Okay. So the first question is, what are solo ads? Now, before going deep into this topic, I want to make sure that you understand this very well, that the solo ads main purpose is to grow your email list. And as you know, email list is the asset for any business or any affiliate marketers out there. Okay. And this is known as 48-hour traffic strategy because it is ensured that within 48 hours you are going to get traffic to your landing page or your funnel. Okay. Now let's see, what do I mean by solo ads. So you can see that it's written that you pay a list owner or a vendor to send certain amount of clicks to your landing page or your opt-in page. Now what happens that the list owner or a vendor will send a promotional email which will tell his audience or his list or his subscriber about your product you're offering. Okay, and he will try to elicit a click to your landing page, and then you need to pay to the vendor for each of the clicks you receive from his efforts. Okay, so let me show you by drawing a diagram here. So guys, let's say this is the vendor and this is his email list. Okay, and these vendors generally have a huge email list of say 10,000, even 1 million. Okay, now what you need to do, suppose you are a new affiliate marketer and you do not have any list. Okay, so now you want people to go through your offer so that you can firstly collect their email ID and you can also sell what you're trying to sell, right? So let's say this person is me. Okay, let's assume that I am a new marketer and I do not have any email list. So in order to grow my email list, I will contact this vendor. Okay, there are many vendors out there and there are many marketplaces where you will find vendors, and I'm going to show you how you need to find a proper vendor. And this vendor say has an email list of say 20,000 or 50,000. Okay, now this vendor will write a promotional email promoting my offer to his subscribers or to his email list, and will try to give you 100 clicks if I order 100 clicks to him. If I order 1,000 clicks, he will try to give you 1,000 clicks to your landing page. Okay, this is the entire technique we follow in solo ads. So there are three components: me, vendor, and an email list. And you can also say your offer, okay, which you are promoting. Okay, now let's go back. Now let's move on to the next slide. And guys, here are some tips you need to follow. So never send your solo ads directly to your sales page. Why? Because you should know that people just don't buy looking at the ad for the first time. That person needs to see that ad for average of 7 to 10 times to take action. So it's not good idea to send a traffic from solo ad directly to the sales page or your affiliate link. You should send that person to an opt-in page so that you can collect that person's email ID, and later on you can email that person 7 to 10 times and promote your offer. Then that person is going to convert. Okay, now let's look at the second point. It says your email opt-in page has to be congruent with the offer you're promoting. Okay, suppose I'm promoting an offer, say a software, okay, email marketing software, and if I go to the affiliate page of the email marketing software company, and I have to see what is the theme color of their page, how bold are the headlines, what do they have a sales video or not. Okay, by seeing that entire page, I'm going to create my own opt-in page on basis of that, and it should be congruent. Okay, now let's look at the third point. Research your solo ad vendor before hiring him for your offer. This is a compulsory step, and I'm going to show you how you need to research a vendor. Okay, now anyone can call themselves a solo ad vendor, so it's important to know who to buy from, and always use a tracking software in order to track what kind of clicks your vendor is sending. If the vendor is bad, he can send you fake clicks, and you will not be able to understand that if you do not have a tracking in place for your case. So guys, I highly recommend you to have a tracking software in place, and ClickMagick is one of the best tracking software out there. I'm going to provide that link in the description. You can check them out. They have, I think they provide 14 days free trial also. Okay, you can check that out. Now let's look at the next point, which says never provide your affiliate link directly to solo ad vendor. Always send your tracking link. I already explained this before. If you send your affiliate link directly to the seller, then you won't be able to understand what kind of clicks he is sending. You may not know if he is selling bot clicks, or if he is selling you say tier 2, tier 3 country clicks. You're not going to understand that. So in order to be successful in this market, you need to have some tools, okay? Such as tracking tool is one of the most important thing to be successful in affiliate marketing, okay? Especially in case of any kind of traffic you're sending to, and you need to track that traffic in order to understand it better, and you need to find your winning traffic strategy and scale on that, right? So tracking is very important. I cannot focus more on this. Okay, now let's look at the next slide. Guys, the metrics you should track. So the first thing you should track is which opt-in page variation perform the best. By this I mean, when you are sending traffic to your landing page, make sure you have multiple variations of that landing page. Do not use a single opt-in page and send all the traffic to that. It will not work. You need to have multiple opt-in pages. Say 3. I use 3 in my case, and I send that traffic to 3 of my landing pages. Suppose I bought 100 clicks, and I'm going to divide that into 33, 33, and 34 clicks into my 3 landing pages. Okay, and how to do that? Only with the help of ClickMagick you can set that thing. Okay, now this is the first thing to look at. Which page is my winning page? Okay, followed by how many opt-ins did you get and how engaged are the subscribers once they opt in. Okay, now suppose you bought 100 clicks and you found out that you got only 22 opt-ins. That is low. Okay, the industry average opt-in rate is above 25%, and I would say opt-in rate about 30% is good, and any opt-in rate about 50% is excellent. Okay, so when I run ads, solo ads specifically, I get clicks from say 3 vendors. Okay, and suppose I'm buying 300 clicks from each individual vendors. Okay, and I provide them 3 separate tracking links so that I can understand that these 300 clicks are coming from vendor 1, next 300 clicks is coming from vendor 2, and the next from vendor 3. So I will place 3 separate tracking links for 3 vendors. Okay, this is why tracking is so important. The next thing which you are going to see is how many tier 1 country clicks you are getting. Okay, now what do I mean by tier 1 clicks? So guys, tier 1 clicks are those clicks coming from top 5 countries in the world, that are UK, USA, Canada, Australia, New Zealand. Okay, these 5 countries. You need to make sure that you are getting 99% clicks from tier 1 countries. Okay, why? Because tier 2 and tier 3 countries are not a good traffic source, because they have less spending power compared to tier 1 countries, and tier 1 countries convert very well. Okay, now the next thing which I'm going to look at is how many fake clicks or bot clicks I'm going to get from that vendor. This is very important. If you do not track this, you're in the deep waters, my friend. So tracking link or tracking software is compulsory in this case, because you need to understand what kind of vendor you're working with. Is it a legitimate vendor, or he's just a vendor calling himself a solo ad vendor and providing you fake clicks? Okay, now let's move on to the next slide. So guys, now let's talk about the mindset you need to run solo ads. Okay, so before anything, you need to understand that solo ads are meant for growing your business asset, that is your email list. Okay, if you get a sell, if you get any sell in the front end offers, that's lucky. You should consider it as a good luck. Okay, you should never expect a sale by just running a solo ad. You should know that the money lies in the follow-up sequence, okay? Because a person don't buy by just seeing your ad for one time. He needs to see that ad for 5 to 7 to 10 times to change his decision, okay? So it's very important to have a good and proper follow-up sequence to convert a customer. Now, 100 clicks will not get you a lot from any solo ad vendor. Suppose you buy 100 clicks from Mr. X, say he's a solo ad vendor, and you're expecting a sale, and you see that out of those 100 clicks you got say 30 opt-ins and zero sale. That doesn't mean he's a bad solo ad vendor, because just getting 100 clicks won't give you any sale, okay, to be frank. And if you're really lucky, you can get sale, but never expect a sale by just running a solo ad. You should always have the mentality that I'm going to make profit, okay, by selling my products in the follow-up sequence. So guys, the real money is at the back end, and you should always make sure that you track, tweak and test everything out there. And you can track, tweak and test by only with the help of a tracking software, that is ClickMagick, and it is best out there, okay? A person may worth $7 initially, but it could potentially be worth $1,000 to you in the long run with the help of your follow-up sequence, okay? So guys, the follow-up sequence is very important in solo ads, and if you're lucky, you're going to get sales on your front end, and then you can come close to your break even point, okay? Now let's move on to the next slide. So now guys, let's talk about how to find a good vendor to do business. So always ask this question to any new solo ad vendors, okay? So number one question is, what percentage of tier 1 clicks do he offer? If it is more than 95%, then you can go with that person, do business with him. If it is less than 90%, just go away. It's no need to do business with him, okay? Now the second question is, what link tracking software do you use? If it's a ClickMagick or link redirects, then you can go for him. And if he says XYZ software, then just go away from it, because only ClickMagick gives you 100% accurate result, guys. And other free softwares out there will not give you the best results. So just run away from it. Now let's look at the third question, which says, how soon will your campaign begin? Okay. Now, if the solo ad vendor says, I will provide lightning fast campaign, that means the seller has no current orders with him. Okay. So you can understand, right, what needs to be done now. So let's look at the next question, which is, when my campaign will complete. Okay. Now, if here the vendor says the campaign is going to be completed within a day, that means that's not good for you. Why? Because he can send you multiple fake clicks out there. Okay, so it's going to be completed within a day, so it's not good. And let's say if the vendor says, I will send you 100 clicks in 7 to 8 days, that's also not good, because that means that the vendor email list is very small. Okay, you should not go for that vendor. So guys, the next question is, have you ran this kind of offers recently? If so, what were the results like? And guys, this is one of the important question, okay? Because here is a main significance of your custom landing page or your custom opt-in page, okay? Because suppose you and say another person is promoting the same offer, and both of you are using the same landing page offered to you by the company you are promoting, okay? Then it will be of no use. Make sure you have your own customized landing page, your own headline, your own designs out there, okay? Now the next question is, do this type of offer works well with your list? Okay, this is also an important question. And also ask for testimonials or a website he's having, okay? Because if you find a solo ad seller who does not have any testimonials, don't go for it, okay? And if you find a solo ad vendor who is just new to Facebook, never go for it, because maybe his account was banned from Facebook, or maybe he's a new seller, okay? So don't go with him. Now let's move on to the next slide. So guys, here are some tips you need to follow. If someone offers you 40 cents a click, just run away, don't work with him. Never go with the cheap traffic, always go for quality traffic, okay? And if the vendor's Facebook profile is new, just run away. And if the vendor also provides guarantee that I'm going to provide you 100 clicks and I will guarantee you that you are going to get 75% of opt-in rates, just run away, because no one can guarantee you that, okay? Now, you should work with multiple vendors if you're buying a lot of clicks like I do. So if you're buying more than say 10,000 or 5,000 clicks a month, you should always look for different vendors. Okay. Suppose I mean to say that I'm going to buy 1,000 click from vendor one, 1,000 click from vendor two, 1,000 click from vendor three. Okay, like this. And many vendors don't refresh their list. So your offer may have been seen by the subscribers already. So finding a good vendor is compulsory here. Okay. Let's move on to the next slide. So how you're going to understand that your campaign was successful. So now if you get an opt-in rate of say over 30%, you can consider that to be a success. And if you get an opt-in rate lower than 20%, it is a fail. Okay. Now anything above 50% is great. It has been an amazing campaign. Okay. Now to get the good opt-in rate, you have to split test your opt-in pages with click magic. Okay. So guys, now I'm going to explain you this by drawing a diagram. So guys, let's say this is the product I'm promoting. This is my affiliate link, and this is the tracking tool, say ClickMagick, which I use. Don't worry, I will provide that link in the description. You can go for it, and they provide 14 days free trial also. So now say I'm going to use two vendors and I'm going to buy 100 and 100 clicks from both of them. So I will use this tracking link tool or the ClickMagick tool to create a separate tracking link. Okay, say this is a tracking link 1 for vendor 1, and I'm also going to create another tracking link. Say this is tracking link 2. So using the click magic, I have generated two tracking links from my affiliate link, and I will give this traffic link 1 to say vendor 1, and I will provide tracking link 2 to vendor 2. Now let's say the vendor 1 provides me with 100 clicks. So now I will be able to track those 100 clicks, like out of those 100 clicks, how many tier 1 percentage people I have, how many fake clicks I have received, okay, how many opt-ins I've got from his traffic. So on doing that, you are going to know that your which campaign was successful. Was it with vendor 1 or was it with vendor 2? Suppose the vendor 1 has provided you with 35% opt-in rates and vendor 2 has provided you with 55% opt-in rates. So you are able to track that with the help of your tracking links provided by ClickMagick. So for my next campaign, I will just remove this person, not tracking 1. I will remove this vendor 1, okay, and I will go to another vendor, say vendor 3, and I will keep vendor 2 as my permanent one, okay, because he has provided good result to me in the previous campaign. Okay, now I'm going to test with vendor 2 and vendor 3. Then I'm going to find my winner and I'll replace the loser with another new person. Okay, this is the technique I use myself, and this is how your click magic or your tracking tool is so important in your case. Okay. So guys, when you collect say 30% of email IDs out of 100 clicks, so you got 30 people in your email list. Now it's very important to send them a welcome email, and you're going to see that the welcome email generally generates 40 to 50 percentage of open rates. Okay, anything lower than that is there is something problem with your email or your copy, or maybe the subscribers you got from the by opting in from that vendor are not very engaging. Okay, so you need to observe that as well. How much open rate you're getting after sending the first welcome email. And after that, when you send second and third email, your your open rate is going to fall down, and make sure it doesn't go below 15%. Okay, the industry average is generally 10 to 12%, but you should always target 15% as your benchmark. Okay, so our aim should be consistent good email content, okay, with proper values. Now let's move on to the next slide. So guys, now I'm going to tell you how much should solo ad cost. So guys, you should make this your paradigm. I would say that the main purpose of solo ads is to grow your email list, not get a sale. Because by now you know that the money is at the back office, okay, where your follow-up sequence is. So sales are just a byproduct of your solo ads, okay. Now let's say high quality solo ad clicks will going to cost you 80 cents per click, okay, and you should never go more than $1.20 per click. And if a seller says, I'm going to provide you click at 50 cents, just run away from it, okay? Because anything under 50 is not good enough. There's high chances of bot clicks, okay? Let's go down to the next slide. It says, how can I increase my conversions, okay? So I would say always start with 3 variations of your opt-in page, and please do split testing to find out the winning opt-in page and remove the rest, okay? This is the first step. And how you're going to do that? With help of click magic. So guys, I hope you understand the importance of click magic by now. So guys, after you got your winning opt-in page, now you have to do again split test with different headlines, or if you want to go much more deep, you can do split test with different colors also. Okay, and suppose I generally do with different headlines for first case. So I've chosen my winning opt-in page, and I will create the 3 variations of my winning opt-in page with different headlines, and I will do the split test to find out the better opt-in page now with the proper headline. So I will make that as my permanent one, and always make sure test, tweak, and change, and test whenever possible, and always test one thing at a time, not more than that, so that you're going to know which is working, which is not. You need to find the winning combination, okay? And you need to find your winning opt-in page. That is the main criteria. And using ClickFunnels, we can also track open rates, click-through rates, conversions, sales, and earning per click, okay? Now only through tracking, split testing, and optimizing, you can get most out of the traffic online. Now let's go to the next slide. How to structure your funnel for solo ads. Make sure your opt-in page speaks about the result or outcome of the product you are selling, okay? This is very important because people don't buy product. People always buy outcomes or the result he's going to get after purchasing that product. So your opt-in page should speak about the results, okay? Now the second point is, now if the people or the person who is coming to your landing page doesn't buy your offer, don't be sad, because that person is now in your email list. Now you can easily follow up with that person, and you can now sell not only one offer, you can sell 10 offers to that person, because that person is now in your email list, okay? Now let's look at the third point. You should always inject urgency and scarcity if possible in your opt-in page. Not compulsory, but you should try to focus on that. So guys, this is the structure of funnel you need to follow, okay? First, you need to have an opt-in page, and if the person opts in, he will go to your list and he will be redirected to the next page, which is our thank you page. And in the thank you page, there is going to be a call to action button. When the person clicks on the call to action button, he is going to be redirected to our sales page. You need to follow this entire procedure, okay? Funnel structure, I would say. Opt-in page, thank you page, and your sales page. So guys, here are some of my opt-in pages which I have used myself, and if you see them closely, you are going to know that I generally focus on the results or outcomes that my person is going to get if they buy the product, okay? Let's look at the first one, which says, finally, how to turn your spare time into profitable online business during this current pandemic. If someone clicks on this button, a pop-up will come up where he needs to fill out his email ID and name. Then only he will be redirected to my thank you page. Now let's look at the next one. Copy my free weird trick to make $1,000 per day starting today. Okay. So guys, the next headline says, want to make $500 a day? You can understand, right? The next one says, my mother's nerve pain nearly killed her. Must watch. Okay. These are some of my opt-in pages I have used myself. Okay. And these opt-in pages are congruent to the offer I'm promoting. Okay. Make sure you do that also. Now let's move on to the next slide. Now guys, I'm going to talk to you about how to set up your email follow-up sequence. You should know that the money lies in the follow-up sequence, and this follow-up sequence is the key for your business, okay? Now suppose my first 3 emails that, or I would say that my first 3 to 5 emails that I would send to my audience should provide them the lead magnet, should tell my story to them, should also tell them to whitelist my email ID, and also tell them about some struggles you have faced online in any venture out there. And if you want, you can also give them some value also. These are going to be the structure of my first first five emails. Okay, now after that you need to do a hard follow up with them. Okay, so it should be at least 15 days. Why? Because the first five emails should be just introductory, telling them about your story and your life. Okay, and next 10 emails is going to be the offer you are promoting, pitching. Okay, because the money lies in the follow up sequence. You need to do this perfectly right. Try to create 365 emails. Okay, not emails, I would rather say 365 days sequence of email IDs, and choose 40 related products to promote. Now say I'm on health niche, I'm going to promote offer related to only health niche only. Suppose my five introductory emails, after my five introductory emails, the I'm going to promote offer one which says say keto diet, and I'm going to promote the keto diet offer for 10 days. Okay, then move on to the next offer, which should also be congruent to my niche. That should be also a health product. Okay, say I'm now promoting, first one was keto diet. Now say the second product I'm promoting is weight loss product. So similarly, make sure you choose 40 products of your own niche and create a follow-up sequence for 365 days. Okay, and this should be automated. How to do it, I'm going to show you in my upcoming videos. Don't worry about that. Now, and it is perfectly okay to send 2 or 3 emails a day. I have done myself, so it's not a problem. So guys, I'm going to show you my 15 days follow-up sequence. Firstly, the solo ad traffic goes to my opt-in page, followed by thank you page, and then they will go to my sales page. And here are the 10-day email sequence I use myself. My first email welcomes them and provides them the lead magnet I promise. My second email on the second day tells my story to them. My third email should tell them to whitelist my email so that I can provide more values to them. My fourth email will be just a value email. Okay, my fifth email should be some struggles I faced while doing online business, and I will try to grow the reputation between me and my audience. Okay, these are my first 5 emails I use in the first 5 days, and on the sixth day I will promote my offer for the first time. Similarly, on the seventh day I will also promote the same offer, with obviously with the same, if not with the same copy, the different copy. And on the 8th day I'm going to give them a bonus, and I will also keep a scarcity or urgency. Okay, I'm going to tell them, like, if you get the offer from me today, I'm going to give you this bonus, and focus on the much more on the bonus because it should be valuable to them. Okay, and I'm also give them urgency, because if you buy this product within 48 hours, then only you're going to get the bonus from me. On the next day I'm going to send them 2 emails. The first one will be on the morning, telling them or focusing more about the bonus, importance of the bonus, and in the evening I will say offer closing email. Okay, you have to take actions now. And on the day, say 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, on the day 10th day I will write 3 emails to them, one in the morning telling them this is the last chance to buy, get it today or you will never get the opportunity. Similarly, second and third email on afternoon and at night. Okay, these are my 10-day sequence, and on the 11th day I give a break, at least a 1 day delay, and on 12th day I'll provide them a value, and your value should be good, because guys, the value builds relationship with you and your list. Okay, and on the next day, that is on the 12th day, I will start promoting my second offer. Similarly, I will continue this process for offer 3, offer 4, offer 5 till offer 40. So guys, I have my email sequence of 365 days selling 42 products. Okay, so I will recommend you to choose your products and create your email sequence, because money lies in the email sequence, guys. Okay, you should understand the importance of follow-up sequence. So guys, that was all in today's video. So here I generally explain the theoretical part of the solo ads, and in the next video I'm going to show you how you need to buy solo ads from vendors and choose a proper vendor, and I will show the entire case study with say JVZoo or a ClickBank product. Okay, so guys, that was all. So if you really like this content, make sure you drop a like to my video. If you have any queries, don't forget to ask me in the comment section, and do subscribe to my channel if you are interested in this kind of videos, guys. Thank you.